Good afternoon. I'm Michael McCaul, and as chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, I've been overseeing our response efforts to Hurricane Harvey. And while this has been one of the greatest natural disasters known to mankind, it's been one of the most compassionate humanitarian missions I've ever witnessed. I want to commend President Trump for swiftly approving Governor Abbott's request for a major disaster declaration. This action fully mobilized federal, state, and local efforts to the crisis in advance to save countless of lives. As we've seen in this picture, that was one of the rescue teams sent out a federal, state, local response effort in the streets, the waters of Houston at the time. Today's vote is the first down payment in our Harvey relief efforts. And while it's a great start, I am pleased with the quick approval by my House colleagues. I look forward to working with the Texas legislature to ensure we rebuild our great state and support those who have lost so much. Last week, I was on the ground in Houston meeting with our first responders, FEMA officials, National Guard, and active duty members based out of Katy High School, which you see in the picture below. Very proud of that was their command operation center, and I can tell you that they have saved thousands of lives. In fact, the last count I got was 17,000, going on 20,000 lives saved in the process. I also met with our churches, shelters, many volunteers. I'd like to applaud our ordinary citizens who have been extraordinary heroes during this grave time. And there are so many untold stories of heroic actions of bravery. It's really shining light during these dark times. Hearing these stories from folks I've met reminds me of the Battle of Dunkirk, where we saw many civilians in their own boats saving numerous lives. Historically, this has been one of the most devastating hurricanes to hit the coast of Texas. My grandfather survived the 1900 Galveston hurricane, where 10,000 people were killed. And while we've seen great economic impact, I thank God we haven't seen the great devastation to humankind during this hurricane. Although this storm hurt our state, I have never been prouder to call myself a Texan. Seeing our communities come together, Texans saving Texas, is a true statement and testament to what our state is all about. But this goes beyond Texas, and I'm proud of our country and our nation for the outpouring of support we've received during this tragedy. It is my hope now that the Senate will act quickly and swiftly to provide immediate relief and assistance to those who have been hurt the most during this devastating storm, so we can start rebuilding Texas as soon as possible. This will be a long time struggle and challenge for the people affected in my state and our state. But I want Texans to know that the nation is behind them. In close, the spirit and unity of Texans I've seen over the past week has been remarkable. I know we will get through this together. So with that, may God bless you, God bless our great state of Texas, and may God bless the United States of America.